Once you become a member and sign in, this page becomes much more personalized. So here we're signed in as Serena, one of my colleagues, and we can see that there's a dashboard of her activity. What's the media of hers that's getting the attention? How many comments has she received? What are the new photos and videos from her friends? And so at a glance, she can stay in touch with the people who manage her most and things that have come in. So these are shots we took this morning, and because I'm one of Serena's contacts, she's now seeing the photos I took at today's press conference. So Serena has her content organized by channels. People typically use channels to say, well, here's a topic or maybe a certain audience. And then if you step into a channel, essentially a thumbnail grid. Now, one of the things we do, I think a lot better than most, is when you want to organize, if I want to sort this differently, maybe for a slideshow, sometimes you have to go to a whole different organizing mode, do my work, come back to the normal viewing mode. On the channels, you always can do multiple selections. So literally, you can see how this continuous select set of 3, we just click, 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 and now we could move them to a new place, we could add them as favorites, or we could share those via email to a friend who doesn't have to be a member. It could be any email address. And again, one of the distinct things we do is, sharing to a non-member is great, but we actually allow you to have a private channel and share that. So a common scenario we see is maybe one family member joins the service. They want to share to their other family, but not burden them to sign up just to collect to see pictures. Well, what is sent is essentially a private link to them. They can click on that, get access directly, continue to use that link as much as they want, and then later, if they choose to become a member, they have even more abilities.
And licensing like Flickr for pictures, do you support Creative Commons, or is?
Yeah, so we don't support Creative Commons yet. It is something we're definitely considering. By definition, you have full copyright. Yeah, so a lot of people want the option to relax that, so if they want to give attribution and share rights, things like that. But as it is now, whatever you upload is your copyright, and the only thing you've granted our service to do is essentially display it and host it on the site. But none of your rights are compromised. Okay, here's a great example. Here's another blog, a little bit of the collaboration. Here's a club that is trying to save a park. There's a bunch of airplane clubs storing airplanes, and their park is being taken away. So they started a club, and this is their blog. And so they asked all the members, hey, if you have photos that would help us save our park, click this email address, which opens your client, attach your photos and videos, mail those in. We also have a feature which allows you to preview submissions before they actually go public. So if you're running a contest or a group where you have this email address that's sort of floating around, the owner can see all the submissions come in, and they can elect to discard some or say, yeah, that's a good one, I'll approve it. And as that person approves it, that then gets published, the widget gets updated. So a very clever way, this is now a club can contribute. They're all the photos and videos. They never had to sign up or join for anything. They're just emailing these things in. The guy has full control as to what's been shown, and he's got this really great scenario. And as a result of this, a lot of people discovered, hey, that's great for other uses, and people have joined. And that's the way. There's the ways you can subscribe to channels. So if you want to get email alerts when a channel that you really like, you can choose that. And so anytime new media or comments arrive, you can be notified by email. There's other ways you can subscribe, and this is sort of the many ways out. If you put up MP3s of your own personal audio, or if you put up videos in MP4 format, media which is in sort of iTunes compatible format, we automatically will present that as a podcast stream. So imagine a scenario where you're uploading videos from your N95, it goes to this channel, it's automatically in a form that would work on an iPod. All your audience would have to do is click that podcast link, and now they have a podcast of your videos as you go. So you have a video podcast in the palm of your hand, being updated automatically every time you upload. Or you